crazy.
Hell yeah, that is impressive.
Good morning, everybody. It is a nice, cooler summer day. Packing up the Jeep in a bit of a rush because we need to make a ferry. We've got 3 hours to get there and we're already about 6 minutes late. So loading in now, hit the highway, tires are aired up. Let's make up some time. All right, well, we've been on the road now for just over 2 hours, but there has been a major change in plans because that's just over 2 hours in the complete opposite direction. As we were about 10 minutes out of town going Kootenay's direction, we got a call for a recovery. So we looped around and we're heading down here because it sounds like a good one. And he said that it's gonna need some capable vehicles. So it's a H1 Hummer towing a tent trailer or something. He had to camp in the middle of the river last night because it rained and the river came up fast. That's about all we know. May or may not be running, but we are on our way to find out. Dropping some air here because we are, well, the road's right back there, but on to gravel, and we're at like 30, so that's no bueno. That is also no bueno. Got her all bandaged up though, so it's okay. Going out of sport mode.
Do you ever just do like a half zip just to like show a little leg? Yeah, nice. Sick.
Yeah. Especially like when I'm hiking and stuff.
Kind of gets the girls going a bit though.
Yeah. Fires is right out. But you can't not half. You gotta go a third, otherwise you get your knee poking
Yeah,
out.
that's too much.
Yeah, all the ladies look.
Then you need to use the bear spray.
A little risky when you throw a little extra knee.
Oh, okay. I see why. I'm kind of starting to feel a little froggy.
Alright, we are on to gravel and have like 45 kilometers left. So we just got a satellite text from him saying that he pulled the glow plugs and did a few other things, was able to get it started and maybe to the shore or to the edge of the river or something, because apparently he was right in the middle last night and it got to about 4 feet deep with the rain. So got it running, which is good. It won't be a dead pull, but he still will need to pull because his winch isn't working. So I'm assuming to get out of the river still or up the riverbank or who knows what. But we probably have another 10-15K to go and then we'll find out. Pick our way back, we are definitely getting more and more remote. We're probably 45K. Ooh, there's a waterfall. Pause. It's pretty cool. There's a terrible image of it. And lake down there. Yeah, pretty cool. Something tells me that this isn't an area you'd want to hang out for very long. A couple little stones. Definitely got a large amount of rain in the last day or two, that's for sure. So you can see how he got himself into a bit of a pickle. checked out the map, and turns out that is the river that he is in, just a little further up. So it's obviously narrow there and ripping pretty good, but that's a lot of water regardless of how wide it is. So this might get exciting.
Cool.
Take a bit of a softer line. Oh, we're about 500 meters away apparently, and the rain has picked up again. All right, she said there's kind of like a springtime runoff creek bed that crosses this road that we have to drive down, and then that's down to the main river that we crossed back there. So looks like where he is on the map is like a bit wider, hopefully. He said last night it was about 4 feet deep, and this morning it was down to like knee depth. So yeah, it's getting lesser and lesser. Oh, this one might look unpassable. So this is probably where we go down. Yep. Cool.
Okay.
So the road goes that way, but it's all washed out, so we go down that way. So yeah, it's washed out all right. That's where we're going, down there. Down near a highway.
I mean, where I failed to see where where are we supposed to go?
Well, he is in an H1 and he has a tent trailer. So I don't know if this got worse since he came in here, but it's gnarly. I know the camera won't do justice again, but there's no road. Like,
I'm still doubting it. I thought he had to have come in a different way.
did this get worse overnight with the runoff? Like, you should have brought the van, I think.
No road there.
Huh.
Well, already my Jeep isn't doing this. No, no.
Ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was flowing dry. This wasn't flowing, nothing was flowing. The creek down there was ankle deep.
Wow.
Jesus. There's nothing in it, and now it's
So now,
major.
All right. Let's see if I can find this so-called trail. Can't believe this was dry a few days ago when he went down. Now it's just ripping. Which, this much water, and it was flowing more yesterday apparently, this much water can really push some big rocks around. with towing a trailer, even if it's got 37s. Gotta say, I like the style. That's living, man. Picking up, that would scare the shit out of me. Whoops. Sorry, log.
Pardon us.
Oh my god.
That guy don't want there for it, that's it. Hell yeah, that is impressive.
Gotta have some fun, right?
Absolutely.
That's good going, man.
So yeah, this was ankle deep.
Yeah, that's crazy. And last night it came up even higher.
Dude, yeah, it was up over the hood the whole night.
Yep.
Good on ya. That's a sick trailer. Did you build it?
Lost it last night.
I bet. You must have been.
Well, the water was up over the hood, kind of cascading off both sides.
Oh my
Truck
god.
died, winch died. The winch died, then the truck died. I guess it sipped a bit of water and just hydrolocked.
Yep.
And then I was sitting in the middle of the fucking river right there.
Yep.
And I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do? I'm gonna get her off.
Yeah.
So I fucking popped the trailer, jacked the fucking trailer, and we slept in the middle of the river.
Hell yeah.
I mean, the ones that you get out of safe are pretty cool to talk about for the rest of your life, so. Not often you can say you camped in the middle of a river, so you got that. What does that weigh, 8,500? Yeah, yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, not that too, yeah. So over 10 for sure. If you're here with a tent trailer, you've done it before.
Watch this one, Henry.
They could put a cul-de-sac here. Wouldn't kill them. All right, he's just hooking up his winch.
You think this is gonna work, Bruce?
Should. Unhook there and I'll straighten out.
He's gonna straighten out.
Yeah. So do you want to hook up with a short line here to pull you up the hill, or?
Well, I'll see if I can, how far I can roll.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna get, full articulation right there.
It's tucked. It's tucked and floating.
Yeah, I'll just see if I can roll forward a bit, and then
I'll straighten out.
yeah, if you want to straighten out and come up the hill a bit.
Yeah, we'll do a full.
Ready when you are. Yeah, let's winch out of that spot there. Yeah, it's soft. I think once we get him up on top of the rocky, then it'll be a pretty easy pull.
So you want to try again or no?
We'll winch and then we'll go back to this doubled over.
It's that.
Yeah, she's hooked up pretty good there.
All right. Kind of awkwardly in a bush here. He's gonna winch out. I can't see, but the trailer's, I guess, nosed into the dirt and he's starting to get high centered and it's just loose sand there, so no hope. But there will be hope once he gets forward to where I was, because it's all nice and rocky, which the rocks are slippery, but at least you can't sink in them as easily. Yeah, I think we're sweet there. All right, he's up on decent ground. Hang of the trail. Using trail loosely? Oh yeah, that's the trail.
Oh yeah.
Is it
Clearly.
starting to rain?
A little bit of rain. I think it's
More wind than anything.
more of a mist.
Now he's decided to give it a shot himself without a tow, which I get that. It's just so slippery, and even the big stuff is pretty loose, like it knocks them out. They're not nicely planted in.
Yeah, I know.
Worth a shot.
Alright, so we have the short dog and the bridle with dual long dogs. And that's a Ryan dog.
Yeah, you're just up against another big wedge. Gonna winch.
fresh as it gets.
Trying not to slam his cable winch. Guess I should watch where I'm going a little bit. Doing the old winch pull thing. We spend a lot of time doing this in the winter. But usually we've got some synthetic in there or the bridle for a little bit of give.
Hold tight.
What are you thinking, Bruce?
It's a good one. We're due for a good one.
Yeah,
It's a good one.
this was earned, that's for sure. And that would have taken about a month to get out on your own.
Oh, it would have just been... There's not good trees to winch to.
Not for that.
Okay, just stay put there. I'm going to do a real slow roll through here so I can adjust the earth suspension on the trailer. Copy. I'm going to feed out if you want to go up ahead. The tranny. All right, this transmission is getting hot, which I don't blame it. That's a lot going up there. So we're gonna rely on the winch just to kind of winch and idle. He is sitting probably 90, 100 feet from the main Forest Service road, and then he'll be able to no problem drive on his own, and the transmission will like that a lot more. Used to steel cable, it makes some noises when it jumps over and stuff.
Okay, hang on, you're way over on the left side of your drum there.
Wow, the clouds are lifting and we can see around. Pretty epic. And I don't use that word much. I'll kind of reposition through the trees here for a better angle. Man, beautiful. The clouds peeling off a bit here. We are officially, almost officially up. Whew. Oh yeah. If that's not a present for the end of this, I don't know what is. All right, well, the hard part is done. We're up on the main road. There's still some little deactivations. His transmission was getting hot and slipping, but hopefully it was just because he was trying to pull like 12,000 pounds up a very steep hill very slowly. Even in low range, they don't love that because the winch is just slower than low range can go. Looks like it's rolling all right now, so hopefully it cools down on this main, well, kind of main road. Rolling out under his own power. Well, Kevin is on his way. They are very happy campers now. That's a pretty crazy story that they have that I would say they'll be remembering for the rest of their life. So they took a different exit at the Y. We're kind of dipping down to the lake here to check things out because it is beautiful around here. Update. Cruising out, almost made it out. Came across them with a smoked transmission, unfortunately. So, probably about 5 or 10K from the bottom. So we're gonna hook on, pull him to the bottom where he can get a tow truck. Just like that, we got him back to pavement where he can get himself a tow truck and get himself home after a very adventurous trip. He's out there for 4 days, so that's gonna be a story for the rest of his life, for the rest of their lives, I am going to bet. So we're just airing up. We'll probably take the fun way home, but it's a 3 or 4 hour drive home regardless. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure you subscribe, and we will see you on the next video. Oh, the kill shot. The kill shot.